Hey, good morning, Space Coast Nate, and I have a guest today, Hector, and we're going to try out some paddles today. Today we're going to be looking at the new True Foam wave paddles. They come in 4 shapes. Hector, the 1, I'm sporting the 2, the 3, and the 4. The reason I separated them this way, the 1 and the 3 are very, very similar. Hector's showing them to you now. They're actually the same shape, except the 3 is a 1/2 inch shorter handle. Okay, a little larger sweet spot, a little lower center of gravity. I have the 2 and the 4. The 2 and the 4. The 2 is what they consider to be their standard shape paddle. The 4, the hybrid. Very, very similar also. Yes, the 4 is just a little bit wider, okay, and has an arrow top versus the 2. With that, let's do it. Okay, here we are. Well, we went through all 4 paddles, did drilling sessions, played with them for a while. We'll give you our impressions and what we thought. So I started off with the 2 and the 4, and Hector did the 1 and the 3, and then we switched, okay, and did 4 pro drill sessions, and you can see that in another one of our videos. So overall impressions, I'll start, okay. I tend to like the elongateds. So, not hard to believe. I like the 1 and the 3. I thought first of all, between these and the Genesis, I thought that these definitely have more power, more pop. But I didn't really feel they sacrificed the control that the Genesis had. That's the strength of the Genesis, is that you had a tremendous amount of control with a little bit of power. These definitely have more power. I'd say 30% more power thereabout. At least that's what it felt like. I thought that they were more forgiving than the Genesis. The sweet spots were a little better. Yeah, look at them. They're all full of plastic right now. But so the grit, definitely showing the grit on the paddles definitely is there, because it's taken a lot of the balls off of it. The 1 felt felt a little more top heavy to me than the 3. I thought the 3 was probably my favorite out of them, but then again, I like the shorter handle, the weight distribution. This was a little less top heavy, a little more balanced in my hand. The 1 I thought had a little more power, but this definitely didn't sacrifice power. I definitely put this squarely in the power paddle, not the all court paddle range. I really enjoyed resets with both the 1 and the 3, truthfully. And my dinks were pretty good. Definitely holds a spin. What are your thoughts, Hector?
I would say compared to the Genesis, the consistency is much better on these. And like Nate said, forgiveness is there. You know, when you get a spot that's a little bit more dead, it's not a thunk. You actually get a chance of the ball going back over. I prefer more the standard shape, so I really liked the 2. The 2, you just have a little bit more forgiveness with that little bit wider of a body. The feel's there. But honestly, you can't go wrong with any of these. They all feel really good, so it's just a matter of personal preference. But power's there, pop, and control.
So it's funny, in a lot of the other reviews, a lot of the talk is about the sweet spot being very, very small. And I didn't feel that today. I felt that even on my off hits, you know, unless it was really off.
Yeah.
My off hits, they were coming over, and I did feel a little more vibration in my hand, a little more feedback. But I thought it was at least, if not better, than the Genesis in terms of the sweet spots.
Yeah, I would agree totally on that. I would not say this has a small sweet spot whatsoever. I prefer it more to the Genesis, and so if you guys like the Genesis, you're gonna love these a lot.
Okay, well, that's a wrap. We have some more reviewing to do, but you'll have to catch that in another video. Thanks. See you all. If you like us, follow us, share, and come and visit Royal Pickleball. Thank you all.